Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and I'm gonna make this like a nice little short and sweet daily vlog. I've always spoke about this whenever I get in the mood where I really want to do a daily vlog. I just feel like I have to pick up my camera, not because there's anything I particularly have to share, though quite a few things are happening today. I just thought, yeah, why don't I just vlog? So, hi, hello. I hope you're all doing okay. I just want to say thank you all so much for the love on the garden and also our living room. I filmed the updates as and when they're happening, and I wish I was one of those really cool organised YouTubers who could wait and do like a start to finish video of this is what it looked like at the beginning and this is what it looks like at the end, all in one video. But it's just not realistic for us because things are taking longer than expected, and it's also the cost. We are fast realising that houses are very expensive and things just cost a lot of money, and we've just got to save and replan and save and replan and spend and replan. So yeah, things are just, I know a lot of people are saying we're doing things very quickly, but we're doing things at our own pace. But just thank you all very much, and I'm super glad that you were all loving how things are turning out and you're excited, because we're excited. Sorry if you can hear the washer, I don't know why I put that on. Let me pause it. So today we have the electrician coming to finish off the last bookcase and also hang both of our ceiling lights in the library and living room, which I'm so excited about. I feel like honestly just seeing that, oh, I love them. I'm super happy with them. Someone actually sent me a message on Instagram and said that they used to own a cafe in Paris in 1970, okay? And they said they had very similar lights in their cafe in 1970, which just filled me with a lot of joy that over 50 years later, we've got some kind of like replica of that era of light in our Victorian home. It just, I don't know, I just love it. I absolutely love it. So yeah, that's happening today. We've also potentially got our plasterer coming back today. He had a couple of things crop up for him. It meant that he hadn't been able to pop back and finish the job, but fingers crossed he's coming today. We've also got the window cleaner coming today, and potentially someone to come and clean out of our gutters as well, because we need to get all of just the mulch out of the gutters because all the leaves and stuff have fallen over winter and spring, ready for summer. Because apparently we've got a lot of rain coming in England, so yeah, the gutters need to be cleared. So yeah, it's just things like that. It just feels like it's just, you know that film, Money Pit? I've never seen it, but I know our friend Rachel told us to watch it, and we haven't watched it yet, but apparently it's very relatable that houses are just money pits, but we wouldn't have it any other way, and I'm just super grateful. So yeah, I just thought I would vlog today. Other than that, not really much happening, but I'm just feeling really positive. Someone left me a really lovely comment in, I think it was the last video, saying that my energy just feels totally different in comparison to this time last year, and I don't want to be one of those people that says I feel like a different person, but I genuinely feel like a different version of myself. I didn't know this version of myself could exist, and I know it's a product of this home, but it's also like lifestyle changes as well. I've spoke about this. Whilst having a home is hard work, it's so rewarding, and it just gives you that like gratifying feeling that we've worked so hard for this moment. That's a B. Let's get you out, little buddy. Come on, out you go. There we go. There's plenty of plants in the garden that you can have. Yeah, I just feel like a different version of myself, but like the best version of myself. I've spoke about this before. I've really cut back on my drinking, to the point where I don't really drink much at all, to be honest, very little. And I just feel like I'm waking up in a really positive headspace. That's not to say things aren't getting thrown my way, difficulties, hurdles, but I'm just feeling good. So if you are watching this and you aren't really doing great, or you aren't in a good headspace, just be really kind to yourself, because things can get better and they will get better. They just take time. But yeah, just reach out to people, talk to people, tell people how you're feeling. It's a journey, and I feel like you only realise how far you've come when you look back. And I just look in this house, and even though it's a bit messy and it's just our living rooms and our kitchen and we're covered in dust still, and no matter how much we clean, we're still dusty, it still just feels really magic. So yeah, I'm feeling very positive is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, yeah, so we've potentially got a lot happening in the house today. Hopefully we've got some updates that I can show you towards the end of the vlog. I'm also going to make spaghetti bolognese, because I said to Zara I really wanted a spaghetti bolognese. So I thought I could film that and show you like the authentic way. Well, I'm saying the authentic way. The way that I make spaghetti bolognese, it's not authentic. I mean, it's kind of authentic, but I know there's going to be some Italians out there that are going to be like, you're doing it all wrong. Anyway, let's go out in the garden. We're just going to ignore this, the fact that we've still got our curtains draped over our dining table, and yeah, let's just ignore that. I'm gonna say something, I fully get the gardening hype now. Like, I know so many people love gardening, and I think the minute you get your own garden, you really get a sense of appreciation for it and how much hard work it is, but how rewarding it is as well. Like, in the space of a week, we've got so many new buds on this little peppermint plant here. This basil was tiny a week ago and it is absolutely thriving. Look at all of these fresh leaves popping up on top. This little window ledge is so nice when you're in the kitchen and you can see through. It's just lovely. It just feels, oh, I'm living the dream, guys. This is the dream. Now, this little plant, I have no idea what this is. No idea. I'm gonna have to give Zara's auntie a message. Good morning, Maggie. Hello. We've been for a nice walk this morning, haven't we? We were playing with the bubbles in the park. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give her a message because I don't know what this is. She gave us it in this pot with the bulbs, and I really don't know. So I need to drop her a message and ask, unless you guys know what it is. But yeah, it's thriving. Whatever it is, these shoots are lovely. I can't remember where I got up to with there, but the letterbox went and the window cleaner was outside. So we now have clean windows. That's job one done. I can't even remember what I was talking about, but basically, yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying the process of gardening. I do need to get up some of these weeds, but it's seeing new leaves. This is what brings me so much joy. Like, these Acer leaves are popping up. Also got brand new sprouts on the cherry laurel coming on the daily. Although the caterpillars are absolutely loving having a little nibble, but I'm okay with that. Everyone's got to eat, right? Similarly with this little bay down here, we've got lots of new leaves going on too. The eucalyptus has lots of new leaves and shoots, which is just bringing me so much joy. And then the salvias are being absolutely devoured by the bees, which is very, very nice. Always nice to see. We've got a little climber down here too, just doing super, super well. Oh, look. I feel like we need to start training this now. Sorry, Mr. B. Didn't mean to disrupt you there. Yeah, I think we could do with maybe getting a little trellis or some kind of bamboo or something in the ground to help coerce this one into more of an upright position. That might be a nice idea. But for now, we can just let you have a little lean. Again, getting nibbled by the caterpillars, but that's okay. I don't actually know what this one is. Again, I need to give Christine a message and ask. But anyway, and then we've got some new leaves coming up top on this one too. I put the fern from the living room in the ground, and I know ferns like shade, and I know that they like humidity, so although this is feeling quite dry and brittle, I think I just need to keep on top of mist in it, but we'll see. It might be a bit too dry in the ground for it. But yeah, I know they hate direct sunlight, so I thought popping it near the conifer, which creates a lot of shade in this corner, that it would like it. But let's see. I'll keep an eye on it. And we popped to Home Sense this week and picked up this huge urn. This was $22.99, guys. How amazing is that? I mean, that would be lovely indoors if you like that kind of like Tuscan vibe. But yeah, we've popped the bay tree in it, which has 2 new shoots coming up. In fact, 3 new shoots, a tiny little one down there, and then these 2. Look at the little guy down there. But yeah, I just think that looks really nice there. I'm not going to plant it in that pot, we're just going to keep it in there, but I might put some compost in the bottom just to raise it up slightly. But yeah, really pleased with that. These would be so much more expensive in garden centres, but I'm very happy with that indeed. The garden is thriving. I was just about to ask Sarah, I was just about to say, are you thriving? Sarah went to the gym with me this morning and then had a dental hygienist appointment straight after, so...
Would you like to tell everyone why I'm going to the gym?
Because we're going to south of France in 4 weeks.
No, more importantly, I'm running a half marathon.
Oh, you want to mention that? Oh, okay, right, let's go then.
I feel like if I say it, I'm holding myself accountable.
Come on then. First of all, how's your dental hygienist appointment?
Amazing.
Good.
She said that I've got really clean teeth.
Good. Next up.
And they're really healthy.
Tell everyone what you're doing.
I am running a half marathon in October. How many days before my birthday? 17 days before my 27th birthday. Which I think will probably mean that I won't be able to walk at the age of 30. I'm running it for Prostate Cancer UK. So, yeah, it's recently affected my family. Yeah. But prior to this has sadly affected the families of my best friends, with their dads and granddads. So I feel like it's the right thing to run for.
I mean, yeah, every charity is a good charity run.
Yeah, I just mean, I think when you run for something that's like maybe hit you or your family, I think it just, yeah, just hits a bit more. So yeah, I think I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it, but we'll
You
try.
absolutely will be able to
I
do
am
it.
running it with one of my best friends, Brittany. She's running for Great Ormond Street.
Which
so
is a brilliant charity.
Yeah.
So Great Ormond Street Hospital is a children's hospital here in London, and not only does that charity just help that hospital, but obviously all of the children's hospitals, like, they're involved too. So yeah, great charity, prostate cancer and Great Ormond Street. So
we're going to run it together, hand in hand.
Yeah, you are. So
Yeah.
you signed up for it the day I finished my marathon, right?
Yeah, so we sat on the sofa and we'd been umming and ahhing whether to do it.
Yeah.
And then me and Brittany obviously went and watched Luke, as you'd have seen. And I was like, do you reckon we could do it? I mean, to be honest, initially I think we said we'll do it because we liked the idea of matching outfits and like having cool weekend plans. And now we're like, geez, there's like 21 kilometres to run.
Yeah.
And today I did 4 and I thought my legs are going to fall off.
But Zara's got a plan, so she's been working on a plan. You've got a sticker chart and...
A sticker chart? I actually sound like I'm 3.
No, so it's like you put a sticker on every time you do the run. You've got 4 runs every week, and we've been like kind of tailoring it towards the distance of a half marathon, and I think you're going to do amazing. And I'm going to be doing some runs with Zara as well, and they get slightly longer and more intense just to keep her company. I'll link Zara's fundraising page in the description box.
Oh, I haven't even posted it. I think the thought of that literally gives me anxiety.
Why?
Because I feel like that panics me.
No, do you
Because it
know?
feels very real. My mum and dad have donated and I purposely haven't done anything, like, I'm like, oh.
If you do have any spare change and it's a charity that resonates with you, I know you guys were so unbelievably generous, beyond imagination for my marathon, and I know times are hard, so if you haven't got anything to donate, you could share it amongst friends and family, anyone who's maybe been affected by prostate cancer, and yeah, that's a massive help to Zara. So
I would just welcome kind words at
Yeah,
this point. Just
yeah.
tell me I can do it.
you're gonna be fine. I'm super proud.
Yeah, if anyone wants to send garlic bread, that's
Yeah.
the only thing that's going to fuel this for me.
I didn't ask for this, but I had a sausage roll when I finished the marathon, and Zara said, oh, she wants a rosé and garlic bread.
Fizzy rosé.
Fizzy-
You shall see, being
fizzy
the health
rosé.
queen I am, I'm about to have eggs. Because my life these days is just protein.
Protein. Anyway, I thought I would show you some new home bits that we've got. I love all of this. It's really bright and colourful. I think the season definitely dictates what you buy. We got a bit bored with our mug selection, I'm not gonna lie, guys, and the mugs as of late have been so nice in the shops. So we got these two in H&M Home at the weekend. How nice are they? So this is kind of like an ink. This reminds me of like a cow print. I don't know, it's really lovely, but like a little ink blot cow print. So that was £9.99. And then this I just love. So this is like a Parisian style French teacup. French decor is definitely having a big thing at the moment, like scalloped edges and pinstripes and frills and fringing and things like that. It's all very like Rococo and French, and I'm so here for it because I love that era of decor. This cup reminds me of Mr. Chips from, is it Mr. Chip or Mr. Chip? Anyway, from Beauty and the Beast. God, I couldn't even remember that there. And then we went into Sainsbury's, which is right near our gym, just to get some groceries, and I saw these 2 mugs, and I was like, they're really nice too. So this is like a checkerboard style orangey white mug. This is from Habitat in Sainsbury's. This was £6.99. And then again, very similar to the brown mug, this is like a nice little blue ink splodge mug, and this was £5.99 again from Habitat. And this was in their 60 years of design range as well. Habitat's been going for years, and my aunts and uncle have got furniture from Habitat for when it first opened, so I love it. And then we also picked up this little plate. This is going to go on our plate wall. This is from Anthropology, and as you know, we love our little collection of decorative plates. It's got 2 little fish on top. Are they sardines? With little sardines on,
I don't
and
like fish, so I don't know.
mackerel, the little lemons. I just love the colour palette. That's really, really nice. How much was this star? Do you remember? Is it £10?
16.
£16, so a little bit more expensive, but it's a decorative plate. Love that. And the last one I don't think I've ever shared these, but we got these little pasta napkins from Primark. These are £1.50, and there's ravioli, fusilli, conchiglia, farfalle, sorry, and penne. All of my favourite shapes of
Didn't I pick those?
pasta. Yeah, you got these, and they were £1.50 from Primark. So I just thought I'd include them in the little homeware section. So now we're waiting on Mr. Electrician and Mr. Plasterer. Okay, the electricians have been, and we've already ran into an issue. I feel like this is just the anthem of electric. So the fittings were too large for the ceiling roses, so they've had to add some plasterboard onto the lights. I'll quickly show you. I had to go to Wix to get more plasterboard. I had the smallest little offcut left from when I boxed in the door, and I threw it away when we did a massive clean up, and I should never have done that. But the shed obviously is not 100% watertight, so I didn't want to pop it in there. But anyway, the last light is up on the bookcase, which is really great news. They're all done. And then yeah, they've just added some plasterboard to the ceiling rows and then removed the old light, and then the new one is gonna go up. They've just popped out to get some lunch. So yeah, hopefully it'll be done very soon. I'm just really looking forward to getting our living room back. Hopefully it'll be very soon. The electricians are back and they're working away in the living room, so I'm gonna do some weeding because it's really nice weather and we've got a lot to get through. Obviously where we dug these borders back, all of the grass is now starting to grow back, and we've got clover grass as well, so yeah, I'm gonna go and get my little trowel and just give this all a bit of a dig up. Okay, so that is fully weeded, and that was actually quite satisfying to do. So just an update about the raised beds now. We're just waiting for our builder to have some availability. I was so tempted, so tempted to try and crack it on and do it myself, but I just feel like I want to have a really professional job done, and our garden, as much as we try to level it ourselves fully, I just feel like I want to get someone to just do it once, do it correctly. And as I said before, the cost he quoted versus the cost of materials for me to buy it, I think it's about £30 difference. I know I would probably learn a new skill, but I just think sometimes I'm happy to let someone else take over. So yeah, fully dug up all of the bits and bobs of the weeds. And look at what was just in there, just loads of rubble and just rocks, and just, I know this adds for drainage, so I'm going to give these a rinse, and they'll be good to pop on top of plants and stuff to obviously suppress the weeds, and good for drainage as well. So yeah, I'm going to give them a little rinse off now, and I also dug up this little tree root. Okay, so I'm all done in the garden, and I've just came in the living room and all of the lights are on. Woohoo! This is, oh my god, like the end is so near. How nice do these look? So they are very bright. Now, on an evening, they're actually very, very warm, so we potentially might look to get some slightly, well, less bright lights, but I just think they look so smart. They're just waiting for the bond to dry up on the plasterboard that they've cut, and then yeah, we can obviously pop the lights up there. The builder's just arrived and said he'll be with us in half an hour, so this will hopefully be finished today, fingers crossed. Progress is being made, slowly but surely. I just realised I didn't give you an update on Hillary's. In the previous vlog I said that we were getting shutters fitted, and a lot of you said that you had really good experiences with them too, and we had our second appointment with them for someone to come out and do measurements so then they can get them ordered and we can have a fitting date. So we have a fitting date of mid-September. However, this morning I just had a call from the Hillary's team, and they've potentially got a slot that might be in 6 weeks, which is much sooner than we anticipated. So it kind of puts the excitement on us because we need to get a wiggle on. Obviously we're still waiting on a couple of things before we can put paint on the walls. We ideally want to paint before we do the shutters. However, if 6 weeks is an option, that's fantastic. So yeah, really great service, and just really pleased with how everything's just been coming along with them. They're just really professional, they arrive on time. So yeah, hopefully we will be we'll be having some shutters pretty soon, which is really good because we just got the tree in our front yard removed. I don't think I've shared this. Basically, there was a tree that was dividing us and the neighbours, and it was a very big tree. Now, I'm not one for cutting down trees at all. However, it was such a huge tree, and the roots are very deep in the ground and super close to our house. It's one of the main concerns when we viewed this property. So we spoke to the neighbours and we agreed to have the tree removed. It helps with the light, obviously, to come into the front room as well, but obviously with the tree removed, privacy is at an all-time low because we haven't got the curtains up. So yeah, it's the shutters, if they can be installed sooner rather than later, that would be amazing. But we do have loads of trees. Our street is, when we viewed this property, was described as tree lined, which is super lovely. So there are lots. The tree shouldn't have been planted. We're not sure who did it. Yeah, we're just going to get the wall reinstated, and we will be doing the front garden at some point. It's just not at the top of our priority list at the moment. Having the garden at the back was definitely more of a priority just so we could enjoy it. So yeah, it's much more bright. I mean, it was always very bright, but it's incredibly bright in here now. So we are literally just waiting for the plasterer to arrive and finish off, and then it can be done. Well, can be done. Okay, so we're just about to get cracking on with dinner. The plasterer is in the living room, so I thought it'd be a good opportunity to start the ragu because it needs about a couple of hours blip away. Usually spaghetti bolognese isn't something you'd have in the summer months, but it's been a bit chilly today, so.
No, I always have spag bol in summer.
Yeah, you are a spag bol theme, so.
I have spag bol stuffed in peppers.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
Cheers.
Oh, sorry, cheers. And we're on a little sweet treat. We've got the brownies left over from last week, and they're still so fudgy and just like.
I went to the hygienist today, and now I'm eating something sugar-filled.
I have waited a very long time to do this, but I'm very excited to be able to cut some of my own rosemary from my own garden in my cooking, and that makes me very happy. So there we are, let's get a little piece. That'll do. These are my non-negotiables when making spaghetti bolognese or ragu. Bay leaves are an absolute must. Parmesan rind, if you have parmesan rind, definitely keep it because it adds like a lovely umami salty flavour. So you just drop it in, leave it in there for as long as you're cooking your ragu, and then take it out for serving. Some good quality stock, we're just using this little Knorr pot, and wine. White wine actually works really well in this. Traditionally a ragu would use white wine, and a splash of milk tenderises the beef as well. So all of those are going in. Some tomatoes, and this is what we're working with. I get a little bit breathless.
Okay. See, I've been at this for hours. I've made the pasta by hand.
Have you?
I even carved this.
Oh wow, look at you go.
It's been such a hard day for me.
I mean, you've tasted it and it tastes good, right? What did you say? So repeat it on the vlog just so we can have it documented.
It's the best bolognese I've ever made.
Zara said it's the nicest I've made in a while.
But I also said I don't know if we could take that for gold because
You are very hungry.
I'm hungry and I haven't had bolognese in a long time.
Such a big. Can I get some comfort, please? I guess I should have been honest. It breaks in my heart. It's weighing me down, baby.
I feel like from where we started this vlog to where we are now, two completely separate things. So the builder plasterer just left. It's 9:30. Honestly, he arrived slightly later than he was anticipating, and obviously had to get the job done in a certain amount of time. And we were like, look, come back, come another time. But he was just keen to get it finished, so he stayed late. It is like 99% done. He said what you need to do is sand it, put a mist coat on it, and then see if there's any imperfections, and he can come back around and fill them over, and then we'll be ready to pop paint on the walls. But we can put paint everywhere else. It's just obviously where this was a door frame, the wall was slightly out of plumb, so then I did the best job that I could with filling it in, but the plasterboard wasn't fully flush to the existing wall, but it would have been really hard to make it flush because the walls are so old. So yeah, he's done brilliantly. The electrician unfortunately had to leave because, well, I mean, kind of like an issue for us. I'll explain it to you now real quick. This is the new light and this is the light covering. So it's slightly bigger, and where it's slightly bigger, there wasn't anything for this light to go into, so you had to create two plasterboard circles in the ceiling roses for this to drill into, using this product which has gotten everywhere. I don't know how, but it's just like little black bits everywhere, so I need to give it a quick clean. But you know what, all in all, really successful day, and we're making progress. Slowly, steadily progress. We can effectively put a mist coat on the walls now, which is great news. So yeah, I'm gonna send over payment for the plasterer and then we can crack on. Good morning. So I thought I'd continue the vlog today because we're actually doing something really exciting, and I'm really looking forward to it. So Ewan has this really cool idea to go on some kayaks on the Thames. Now he saw it online, he's like, would you be up for it? And I said, absolutely, are you kidding? I'd love to do that. I've only ever done kayaking once, I've done paddleboarding once, not in London. The Thames isn't exactly the cleanest. But I just thought, why not? I mean, look, we both live in London. We've both done some pretty cool things in the city, but I've never ever kayaked on the Thames. So we're doing that today. How exciting. So I'm meeting Ewan in about an hour turn 8 AM, and we're gonna have a little walk around Greenwich this morning with Maggie, and it actually sets off from Greenwich, which is amazing. So you set off at Greenwich and you go all the way down the Thames and you finish at Battersea. So there we are. So I'm having some breakfast. I've got a little yogurt drink, half a banana and some peanut butter on toast. So I'm gonna scoff this down and then meet up with Ewan. It is such a beautiful morning. Listen to that. There is a plane. That's because Greenwich is near London City Airport, but that's fine. This is London. Oh, Maggie's just having the time of our life running around in the grass. I know here in England we are very lucky because we experience all of the seasons. We do winter very well. Obviously spring, you know, it's nice, and although spring this year actually was just very rainy, but I think my point is that when summer comes, I just want it to be ever long. I just adore summer. I don't know what it is, and I know a lot of you said this in the comments about how the weather really does affect your mood, and it affects my mood too massively. So I am really sensitive to the weather. I try not to let it dictate my mood, because obviously living in England, if it's rainy all the time and you're miserable, then that's just how it is. But you try and just, you know, see the positives. However, I just love summer. I don't know what it is, I just really enjoy it to its full potential every single day. Like getting out in the sun, just enjoying the nice weather. It feels like the days are just so long. Like you wake up at, you know, 5:30, 6 AM and it's literally bright, and it doesn't get dark until like 9:30, 10 o'clock. I love it, I love it, I love it. I have these pinch me moments and I'm like, wow. Oh, I love living here. Let me know if you'd like a video exploring the Queen's House, because there are certain parts of it that are open to the public, and also there's the Gilded Hall, and I think it would be really special to show you guys that. I can't remember if I put that in a vlog once. Maybe I did. It was a long time ago. It was with my aunt and uncle, but let me know if I did show that in vlog. If you remember watching that, if you've been around for a while. Also, look how beautiful these gardens are. Aren't they absolutely stunning? Honestly, a lot of inspiration. I think you guys were right about our borders. I think we need to make them slightly larger and more deep, just so we can get some depth to them rather than just planting everything in a row. Because just seeing the different heights and textures and colours here, I just think it works so well. Okay, so we have made it to the Thames, but I'm going to call this the Thames Beach. It's not the Thames Beach. It's like, yeah, the Thames Bank essentially, and Ewan's just here. We are just testing the conditions. Just checking the conditions, see what it's going to be like. So yeah, we were just doing a bit of a recce just to see the route, but yeah, we're actually going to go past Greenwich town, which is just over there, where we just walked from. Oh my goodness, here are the kayaks. Oh wow, we're just up for our safety briefing now. Okay, we are in our fisherman gear, and we've just been told that we have to, I said fisherman gear, we're not fishing. We are in our waterproofs. We've just been told that filming probably isn't a good idea, so I'm going to see if I can get some clips. They'll send some videos over as well, so I'll probably insert them here, but we are now ready to go. Ewan's popping his phone in a waterproof. Look at us go, here we are. This is a new experience. I love doing things like this. Right, I will let you know how it goes afterwards. Okay, so we've made it on the Thames. I'm filming on my phone, so I don't know how the quality is going to be, but we're on. Oh my god, you just tipped. You was just getting a little reel clip. Yeah, we're on the Thames, but yeah, you're in a waterproof case. We're all strapped up. We are in this, like we are literally in. So we're just waiting for the rest of the group to come along. And then yeah, we're going to start our 11-mile journey to Battersea. We've just made it to Tower Bridge and the Shard just behind us. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. I'm so impressed. We're somehow the other way around, so we need to move. Guys, we did it. We've just canoed 11 miles. How are you feeling?
I can't feel my backside whatsoever. Any shape or form.
That was...
I love that.
I loved it, but that was harder, much harder than I anticipated. And I am
like Mario.
desperate for a wee. Oh my goodness, that was a lot. If you are going to do this, be very prepared, because that was a point very tough, but I loved it. We've tripped and stumbled into an Italian restaurant and I have an Aperol Spritz in my hand. I was like this close to having an accident on that kayak. It was the sound of the water, and Ewan's got a large wine and we've ordered pizza. How amazing. But oh my god, I'm so tired guys, that was amazing. I loved it, would thoroughly recommend, but definitely do consider, give it a lot of thought, is all I'm going to say, because it was harder than we anticipated, wasn't it? It was very taxing. I've got nothing left to give, I'm not going to lie. I know, I just need to eat this pizza in its entirety and I think I'll feel better. Enjoy. Right, I am back home and the lights have been finished off. I thought I would wait until I'm back to show you these because they look amazing. So the electrician was here with Zara while I was out. So here we are, these are the lights. How amazing do they look? And I'm so pleased with them. I'll quickly turn them on in a second. And then the second one is here. Zara's been scrubbing away at the floor. Look at her go. Yeah, so the second one's in here, let me turn them on. The invasive works are nearly over, guys. Here we are. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness, I love them. Got like a lovely warm hue. Oh. And the local ice cream man's just came. Look at you, do you want an ice cream? Do you want a pop cup? Should I get you a pop cup? I'm gonna wrap this vlog up. I feel so bad that Zara is scrubbing away at the floor, but I've got to go and get showered and I'm heading out for dinner this evening. But it's just catching up with a friend and I just feel like Bethan doesn't do YouTube and she probably won't want to be on camera. So I'm going to wrap up this vlog. I really hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a bit of a mad one. But yeah, lots of love to you all. Take care and I'll catch you very soon in a future video. Bye for now.